Welcome to the TUE review. We are continuing our October series of pairing beers with Halloween candies. And this week we are going to be exploring a beer that, in my opinion, works very well with the nut and nut adjacent candies. So you've got things like your M&Ms, your Butterfingers, which is has peanut butter in it. The Snickers, although this one can kind of fit into a bunch of different categories. This is kind of a hybrid because, of course, you've got chocolate, you've got caramel, you've got nougat, and you've got peanuts. But I'm lumping this into this category, although put it in whatever category you'd like. And then, of course, in my opinion, the granddaddy of all Halloween candies, and frankly candy in general, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. And I don't care what you say, the one that's shaped like a pumpkin tastes better than the regular Reese's, if that's even possible. So for any of these peanut-based ones, there's one of two ways you can go with the beers. I always feel like you could certainly go towards the stouts, something that's got more of that dark roast character to help cut through some of that salty peanut and the sweetness of the chocolate. In fact, I've seen peanut butter stouts out there, but I'm going to go a different direction. I'm going to go something like a lager, a cream ale, or a Pilsner. I feel like with they're a little bit sweet, but they're also very dry, and I feel like that dryness helps cut through some of the umami of the peanuts that's in some of these peanut-based Halloween candies. And so I am trying this Pilsner, and this is a new brewery that I just stumbled across. This is called Triptych Brewing. They're out of Savoy, Illinois, which is downstate. Actually, I think it's like next to Champaign-Urbana, where the University of Illinois is located. And of course, this is a very festive Fighting Illini colors here. This is Homecoming 2024 Pilsner. So we've got a 16-ounce can. There is some information here about Homecoming and the Illinois, but way too small for me to read. But definitely, if you see it around in the stores, it was the first time I saw it, so I thought I would check them out. Let's get this into the glass. And there's that nice golden straw color, getting very effervescent. Champagne-like effervescent. You're going to see the bubbles quickly nucleate to the top, and you're going to get a nice white head that's probably going to dissipate pretty quickly. That's the style. Oh yeah, so you get a little bit of a cream corn character. Also getting some of the CO2 as it's dispelling itself from the liquid. So very aromatic. Cheers. So clean flavors. This is more on the sweet side. This is kind of pushing more towards that cream ale category. However, it does have a fairly clean finish, but the sweetness, it lingers in the flavor as well as the finish. Yeah, and some of the effervescence and the carbonation helps clean that up a little bit. But it does have kind of a longer, sweet finish. It's very good. It's very clean. It's well made. Maybe just a little bit long in the finish. I was looking for something that maybe was just a little bit drier. But let's pair it up with a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Peanut butter and chocolate. It's God's gift to man. So it does complement and cut through some of that mouth coating, peanut butter character. But again, this is a little sweeter than I thought. So something that was a little more crisp and dry, I think would help accentuate the flavor of the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, if that was at all possible. But it still does a pretty good job of cutting through the peanut butter cup. Yeah, and with that subsequent taste to wash it all down, get a nice clean finish. I'm ready for another peanut butter cup and beer. So play around with it yourself. But I thought that pairing this again with a like a cream ale, a lager, a Pilsner would be a good pairing, and I kind of like it. So I'm going to continue to experiment. I invite you to do the same. So tune in next time when we check out another set of Halloween candy and pair it up with a beer. But for this go around, we had a Triptych Brewing Company's Pilsner paired with peanut-based candies. Cheers.